Darvin, you've said many times you want guys to be aggressive and kind of play without hesitation. Why do you think at this point in the year, with these guys able to kind of play within your system, guys are still having those moments, as you call them, of indecision and hesitancy in the moments where the game really hangs in the balance?
I mean, that's a great question. I think it's a couple of things. When Brown is out there, he's leading the charge, and Brown needs help. And when Russ is out there, he's leading the charge, and Russ needs help. And the more guys can just not even think twice about it, read and react. The more that's when we've done that. The games we've won, the games that we've had 5, 6, 7 different people in double figures. I think that's a result of that. But at this point in time, you can't overthink it. Like, it's just make the simple play. That's it. And then I always tell the guys the one mistake you can make is just to not compete. Outside of that, just play within yourself, play within the system, and be disciplined. And fatigue, I think, has a little bit to do with it as well. The schedule. Even though we're home, we're playing back-to-back Sunday, Monday, game Wednesday, today, another game Friday, and the opponents, the competition level is elite. So I think it's just a mixture of all those things. But, sitting here 20 and 25, we have 37 games left to play to try to get things right, but we just can't keep thinking, okay, we can do it the first week of February or the first week of March. No. It has to start now, and we're going to pick ourselves up, refill our cups, and look at it and see what we did well, try to sustain that, and see what we didn't do so well, and try to correct that.
Coach, while you guys are trying to hang on and get AD back and get Austin back and Lonnie back, how concerned are you about LeBron wearing down here? He's playing a lot of minutes over this course of time right now.
Yeah, I feel bad about that. He's playing at an amazing level, but again, we can't run him in the ground. That was one of my main goals coming into this season, man. And not, here he is with 36 and a half again tonight, but we just have to manage him and have clarity in terms of scaling back his minutes some, and again, the non-game days, being smart. His preparation is always on point, but even still holding him out of some things that we may do on the court. He's a high-level IQ basketball player, so he understands he can sit there and watch something and figure it out, have it all figured out, defensively and offensively. So, to your point, it is a concern. And we have, my staff and I, we talk about it all the time. But it's just tough, man, because he's such a competitor, and we're in these games, and, he wants to win, we want to win, so you kind of lose sight of the minutes until you come back and see the stat sheet after the game. You're like, oh, hell. But, we're going to figure it out. We have a team of very smart people, our medical training staff and our coaching staff. We'll all put our heads together and see what the best course of action, just to kind of, give him some whatever rest can be gained, not just going forward in the short term, but in the long term as well.
You talk about the sense of urgency, but you guys are still missing really big pieces, and the schedule has been what it is. Is without you putting a timetable, and I know you don't want to do it, is help coming soon? Like, does it feel like these guys will be here before this?
Yeah.
Beats you guys down?
No, it's not going to beat us down. We're not going to let that happen. I mean, we take our licks, man, and we keep pushing forward, try to learn from them, and keep our spirits high. That's our foundation. No matter what happens, we have to remain competitive. We have to remain together, and we have to hold ourselves accountable in terms of what we can do better, what we've done good. Again, sustain that and correct the lessons. Sustain the wisdom and correct the lessons. And I feel, again, disappointed, but I'm never discouraged when we fight the way we fight and we give ourselves a chance. Those guys that come back into the fold, we'll go through our process of working them back into the lineup and then balancing out and see, which rotation is going to be our best course of action and take it from there.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.